And we're going to start with a warm-up. So bring your hands on your shoulders. Let's do 10 circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's go with the right arm. 10 circles. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's lift the hands up. Hold on your left wrist with your right hand. Bend to your right. And back to center. Other side. And back to center. Pick up your right ankle. Push your hips forward. Ooh, I lost my balance. And release. Let's do the other side. And release. We're going to lift the hands up. Come on your tippy toes. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Touch the floor. And hold on your opposite elbows. Let your head hang. Gently rock side to side a few times. And release. We're going to lift the hands up. Reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift hands on your shins. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift your hands up, reach up. Come on your tippy toes. One last time. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And from here, we're going into squat. And lift. And squat. And lift. So feet wide, little wider. Squat. And lift. And let's do 6 more. So the deep, deep squat, I think it's Hana. Hana, can you squat? Yeah, like feet hip distance. And see if you can do the deep, deep squat. Knees out, and we're going to lift. 5 more. And lift. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Very good. And then from here, we're going to step into plank. And we're stepping the right foot forward. Lift your right hand up. Right foot forward, right hand up. Very good. And lower down. Other side. Left foot forward, left hand up. Lower down, step back. Other side, right foot. And up. And down. And back. Left foot. And up, and down, and back. Let's do 5 more each side. Right, and lift. And 4. And 4. 3 more. And 3. 2 more. And 2. 1 last. And 1. And release. Let's come up. Step the feet wide. Wider than your shoulders. We're going to bend the right knee. Touch the floor. Right hand up. Touch the floor with your left hand. Come up. Other side. Come up. Let's do 8 each side. And 8. 7. And 7. 6 more. And 6. 5 more. And 5. 4. Really big lunge. See, it's a side lunge. 3. Side lunge. 3. 2 more. And 2. 1 last time. And 1. We're going from here into ninja. So hands on the floor. We're going to squat all the way down and lift the other foot. See that tippy toes not on the floor of my left foot, just the heel on the floor. Yeah, you got it. So lift that foot. We're wearing shoes. Hannah, because we'll do lots of lunges and squats, so see how you're doing. It's better to wear shoes to protect your feet for this first part of the class. The second part we do on the floor. And then we come up and let's go to the other side. Very good. And come up. Let's go to the right side again. And come up. And go to the left side again. And come up. Let's do one more. Right side. And come up. Left side. And come up. And release. Heel to your feet together. Come up. Bring your hands on your hips. And let's kick that right leg forward, lower down. Forward, lower down. 3 more only. And 2. And 1. And to the side. 5. And 4. And 3. Good work. And 2. And 1. We go back diagonal for 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Switch your leg. Forward 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And to the side. For 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And back diagonal. 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. And release. Shake, shake, shake. All right, we finished the warm-up. Drink some water. We'll start with lunges and squats. I'm going to open my window. So nice outside. Are you going for a walk today? The weather is so good. The first exercise, we're going to do side lunges. We're going to step from the middle to the side, touch the floor, hop to the other side if you have space, or just walk and touch with your other hand, right? So we go side and center, side and center. So today we'll try with a timer. Tabata style, maybe you've heard about Tabata. It's 20 seconds exercise, 10 seconds rest, all right? So if you like loud music, turn on your own music. And we start. 20 seconds. Let's go. We'll do 2 sets of the same exercise. Rest, 10 seconds. Then we do second set exactly the same, all right? So the first time maybe you don't know the exercise. The second time you already know what to do. Start right now. Let's go. Rest. The next one will be touching the floor with your both hands. Squat, come up, shuffle, squat, touch the floor, shuffle. Let's start. Squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat, and continue. Rest. We do one more exactly the same in 5 seconds. And go. Squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle. Rest. Next one is going to be curtsy. We'll start together in 5 seconds with your right foot. And go. So you're stepping your right foot back. You do the curtsy, touch the floor, hop to the other side. And keep going. Keep going. and rest. We have to do one more of those. And go. Right foot back. Hop to the other side. Rest. Now we're going to take a little breather here, and we'll start all over again with squats, different type of exercise. We'll do squats and lunges. So not side lunges anymore, but reversed and forward lunge. Catch your breath, drink some water. I will start in 15 seconds. Starting in 7 seconds. 3, 2, hands behind the ears and feet parallel. We're going to squat, come up, hop your feet or step your feet, and then you're going to touch one shoe, feet together, squat, feet apart, squat, touch your other shoe. Okay? And rest. That was 20 seconds. We do one more. Now you know what to do. Get ready in 3, 2, 1. So we go squat, apart, together, apart, together, apart, together, apart, together. Rest. Next one, we're moving into lunges. So reversed lunge in 3 seconds. Hands on your hips and go. So you go back and forward and back and forward. Easy. Back and forward and back and forward. Keep going. And rest. I'm going to do one more set, exactly the same, in 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. Let's go back and back. And rest. The next one is going to be forward lunge with a twist. Get ready in 2 seconds and go. Forward, twist, center, back. Forward, twist, center, back. Keep going. And rest. 20 seconds is over. Now we wait another 5 seconds rest. Do one more set of 20 seconds. And go. Twist. And forward. Back. Twist. And forward. We did the frontal, yeah? So let's do the frontal as well, like we did before. And back. Frontal. Twist. Center. And back. And rest. Very good. The next one, we'll do a reversed lunge with a kick. Get ready. Hands on your hips. Right leg goes back and kick. So only right leg. We don't alternate. Lunge and kick. And lunge and kick. Lunge, kick. Lunge, kick. Keep going. Rest, and we'll switch the legs. So we go with the left foot back. Get ready. Hands on your hips. Left foot back and kick. Back and kick. And keep going. rest. All right, little breather. We have about 30 seconds break. Drink some water, shake your legs. And after that, we'll do the side kicks and jumping jacks. We have 20 more seconds to rest. And we'll start in sumo position. We still have 10 seconds to rest. Hands on the hips. So we start with sumo squats in 3 seconds. And go. You go down. Hands in cactus position. Hands up, hands down, heels up, heels down. Come into standing. Lower down, hands up, hands down, heels up, heels down, and stand. And keep going. And stand. All right, we rest. That was short. We do one more set of those. 3, 2, 1. Let's go down and up and down and heels and lower and up and squat. Again, heels down and up, lower, arms and heels and stand and lower and up and down and heels and release. Very good. From here, we're going into a squat again, and as we come up, we'll kick with the leg, okay? And you don't have to hold your hands. You can hold them just in front of you. Let's go down and kick. You can punch with your hands down and kick, down and kick, down and kick. And rest. We have one more like that in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. Down, kick, down, kick. And rest. Resting. And the next one, I'll show to you in 3 seconds. We're going to step, and then jumping jacks. Okay, let's start, and go. So you do 1, and 1, and 2, and 2, 1, and 1, and 2, and 2. And rest. That was 20 seconds already. We do one more like this. And go up and up, apart, apart. And rest. The next 2 are going to be burpees with the hands walking forward. Get ready and start. Up, down, walk the hands forward, walk the hands back, and come up. You can add a little hop if you like, and keep going. And rest. You have to do one more like this. You're doing amazing. 2 more seconds and go. Up. Oh, I need to reset my timer. Okay. Yeah, it's all good now. Okay, let's do one more like that. Up, down, walk, walk back, and up, and down, and walk, walk back, and up, and down, walk forward, walk back, and rest. Now the next one will be burpee. So from the front, hopping or stepping the feet to the back. And let's start together. Hop or step to the back. All right, and then you go side lunge, and then you hop forward and hop or reach up. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's continue. And we're going to rest. Get ready for the new 20 seconds. In 3, 2, and start. Up, down, back, and side, and forward, and up, and down, and back, and side, and forward, and up, and rest. Very good. How are you doing so far? Are you doing okay? Yes? All right, we finished the intervals, Tabata intervals. I will transition onto the floor and start with a core. So you can spread your mat. You can keep your shoes on if you like. And we'll start on the back. We'll start on the back, and we're going to draw the knees to chest. So no more timer, we'll just do it by the count. Draw your knees to chest, hold your knees with your hands, and gently rock side to side a few times. And take 3 circles with your knees on the ceiling clockwise and counterclockwise. Very good. And then bring your feet on the floor and your hands behind your ears. We're going to lift up, engage your core. Keep your elbows wide and lower down. 10 times, so 9 more. Lift, feet parallel, knees parallel, and lower. 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to take a twist to the right and back to center. Lifting up, twist to the left and back to center. Let's go 8 each side. And 8, 7 and 7, 6 and 6, 5 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and release your head down to the floor. Gently rock your head side to side. Draw your knees to chest and rock your knees side to side. We're moving into bridges. Bring your feet on the floor. Plant your feet hip distance apart and parallel, hands by the other side. Gazing up to the ceiling, we're lifting up into bridge and lower down 10 times, all right? Let's go. Lift and lower. And 9 and 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Very good. Release and bring your feet together, knees apart into butterfly. Rock side to side few times. And we're going to do a butterfly bridge. So feet together, hands by the other sides. We lift up and lower down. This one is for glutes. We're going to lift up and lower down. 8 more. Lift and lower. And 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and release. Bring the feet to parallel, hands to the sides. Drop your knees side to side, windshield wipers, And get ready for glute bridge. We're going to bring the feet back to parallel or a little bit more toward each other, almost like together. Hands by the either side. We're going to look up to the ceiling, lift the hips, throw your right knee to chest, extend that right leg. We're going to lower and lift, lower and lift. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to switch, right foot on the floor, left leg up, lower and lift, and lower and lift. 3 more, 2 more, 1 last, and release. Drop your hips down, windshield wipers one more time. And let's do one more set. Hands by the other side, lift your hips up. Right knee to chest, right leg up. This time, bring your right leg halfway down, lift it up. Keep the hips off the floor. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and switch. Left leg up. We're going to lower and lift and lower and lift. For 3 more, 2 more, 1 last, and release. Lower your hips down, drop your knees side to side a few times, and bring your knees to chest. Keep your hands to the sides, lift your legs up. We're going to bring the feet above the right hand and back to center. Keep the opposite shoulder blade on the floor, above your left hand, back to center. Right hand, center, left hand, center. Let's do 6 each side, and center, and 6. 90 degrees between your legs and the torso. 5 and 5. 4 and 4. 3 more, and 3. 2 more, and 2. 1 last, and 1. We're going to bend the knees and bring your hands behind your ears. Lift your head and shoulders, twist to the right, extend that left leg. 45 degrees, back to center, other side, and center. 5 each side. And 4. And 3, and 2, and 1 last time, and release. Knees to chest once again, rock side to side, and we're going to extend the legs and extend the arms. We're going to crunch up and touch the shoes with your hands, and then we go back, but not on the floor, completely back into banana shape. So this is banana shape when your feet hovering, your hands hovering, lower back is on the floor, so there's no arch. And then we come up, touch the shoes, and back to banana. All right, let's do 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1, and we're going to release. Knees bend, drop your knees side to side, rock your head side to side, and bring your hands above your head. Extend the legs and flex your feet. Keep your heels glued to the floor. Lift your head and shoulders, peel your back off the floor, and touch your shoes. We're going to lower back down, hands above your head. Inhale, lifting up, and touching your shoes. All right, let's do it 10 times. So don't use your hands, ladies. It's not for hand exercise, it's for core. So not using your hands. Let's go back down. Inhale, and see if you can lift yourself up just using your core, not your hands. Yes, and continue. 6 more. You're doing amazing. Good work. Keep those feet on the floor. And 5 Very nice. And 4. And 3. Very good. And 2. Yeah, so touch your shoes. And one last time. And release. Very good. We're going to lower down. And now we're lifting the legs. So we lift the legs up. If you don't have a back injury, you can lift your hips as well. Come into roll over position. Legs parallel to the floor. And then with control, bring your hips. So not using the hands. It's all for core, so not for hands. And then we're going to lower the legs down. Lift the legs up. Maybe roll over. Maybe not. If not, that's okay. Hips down. Legs down. Let's do 6 more like that. I want to see how you're doing. For 6. Very good, Kelly. And 5. And 4. Good work, everybody. Try more. If you can. 3 more. 2 more. Can you do 1 more? And release. Very good. Very good. Knees to chest, rock side to side. And we're going to bring the feet on the floor. Glue your feet to the floor. Heel to your feet forward a little more. So your feet hip distance and parallel. Bring your hands above your head. Now we do half sit up. We're going to lift up into half seated position. So try not to use your hands as well. And we're going to lower back down. All right, let's try. Lifting up. And lower back down. So do your best. Nobody's judging anyone. It's just we're trying to get stronger together. Yeah, so you do your best and you get stronger. Let's do 4 more like that. But I have to look at you from time to time just to see if it's not too hard, the exercises I give to you, or not too easy. I want them to be just good enough. And because we have different, maybe a little bit different levels in the group, so I'm trying to give you something that everybody can do to a certain degree. Yes. So try to keep your feet glued to the floor. Can we do 2 more? 2 more. Just try your best. Very nice. Very nice. You're doing great. As long as you're not using your hands, just use your core. You're getting stronger. Very nice. And release. Rest a bit. Drop your knees side to side. And then we're going to lift the hands again. And this time lift one leg, your right leg. You're going to lift up into seated and lower down. Switch sides, left leg up. Lifting up into seated, lower down. Switch the legs, all right? So let's do 4 on each side only. Yes, good work. Continue. And 4, as high as you can. Lifting the torso. 3 more. And 3. 2 more. And 2. 1 last. And 1. And rest. Draw your knees to chest, rock side to side. And we're going to lift the shins up. Shins parallel to the ceiling, hands above your head. Inhale, lift your head and shoulders. Come into boat position. And lower back down. Hands above your head. Let's do 8. Inhale, lifting up for 8. And lower. 7. And lower. 6. And 5. And 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. We're going to try rolling like a ball. So we're going to hold onto the ankles from here. Lift your feet off the floor. You're going to roll back and come up. Roll back and come up. This is easy. So let's do 10. If you can. 9. If you feel like it hurts your back, you can put some layers. You can put a blanket underneath. And 8. And 7. and 6, and 5, and 4, 3 more. Anyone? Kelly, yes, good. 2 more and release. 1 last time and release. Hug your knees and rest. In seated position, we are moving into boat. So we're going to lift the shins up and extend the hands. Let's hold the boat whenever you're ready. Okay, let's rest if you need. You look like a little bit tired. Are you tired, you guys, ladies? A little bit tired? Okay, let's take a little breather. And we'll start with a boat. So we're going to lift the shins, extend the arms. Anyone ready to join? Yes? Yes? Okay, let's hold for 8 only. And 7, and 6, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. We're going to rest. Drop the feet, hug your knees. The next one, okay, while you're resting, I'll show you the next one. So the next one, you will be holding your hands behind the ears. You go back and up. If it's too hard, keep your heels on the floor. Stage 1, heels on the floor. You go back and up, and back and up. If you want to make it harder, lift your feet. You go back and up, and back and up. Ready? Start. You can do it. Hands behind your ears. Lift the feet or not. It's up to you. We go back and up. 6 only. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet to the floor. Hug your knees. Rest for a bit. Drink some water if you need. And we're going to do the same exercise. We'll add a twist, little twist. They call it Russian twist. I have no idea why Russian, but it looks like that. We're going to go back and twist, and back and twist. To make it easier, you can keep your heels on the floor if you wish, and then you will go back and twist. So this is modification, and if you're not modifying, lift your feet back and twist. 5 only each side. 4, 3, and 2, and 1, and release. Bring your feet on the floor, hug your knees, rest for a bit. And we're moving into reverse tabletop. So your hands behind the back, your feet hip distance apart in front of you. All we have to do is to lift the hips off the floor, reverse tabletop, and lower down. Lifting up and lower down. Let's do 8 times. Lift and lower. And 7 and lower. So try not to lift the shoulders. Kelly, careful. Keep your shoulder blades on your back, shoulders away from your ears. 5 only. And 4. 3 more. 2 more. 1 last time. And release. We're going to extend the legs and shake the hands. Shake, shake, shake. Take some circles with your wrists, both directions. Lift your hands up. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, bow forward, touch your shoes. Come into forward fold, stretch your back. And bring your hands behind your back again. Bend the knees. So the next one, we're going to lift the hips up and extend the leg and lower. Extend your other leg and lower. Modification, lower down every time. If it's too hard, you can lower down and then lift up. You can lower down and then lift up. Or you can just stay here and switch the legs, whichever you prefer. Let's do 5 and 5 and 4 and 4. 3 more and 3. 2 more and 2. 1 last and 1. Very good. And release. Shake your hands a few times. Take some circles and roll on your right side next. We're going to roll onto the right side. Support your head with your hand and extend your legs at the little angle in front of your body. Bring your left hand on your left hip. We are going to do the side kick and lower. Point the toes up and down for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Bring that foot in front of you and start lifting your bottom leg for 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Release and bring your left leg on the top of your right. Lift that left leg up and your right and lower down. Left and right and lower. For 4 more and lower. And 3 and 2. Again, if you feel any sensation in your hip or any pain, feel free to cushion your mat with some blanket. One last time. And rest. We're going to try and lift both legs at the same time. 6 times. So let's lift and lower. And 5. And 4. Very good. And 3. And 2. And 1. And release. And let's move on to the forearm now. So we are on the forearm. Forearm is parallel to the top of your mat. And if you have yoga mat, you can cushion it, roll it a few times. So you cushion your elbow. I have thicker mat, exercise mat, so I don't feel any pressure. But if you do feel pressure, either use a blanket underneath your forearm or just roll your mat a few times, all right? We're going to do a side plank. So left ankle in front of your right. We're going to lift into plank. So maybe you keep your knee on the floor if you need. This is modification with knee on the floor. If you don't need, then you lift the knee and lower down, all right? Let's do 5 more. Lifting up, lower down. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 last time and release. Let's come into Mermaid position. So this is Mermaid with your knee up and your foot on the floor. The foot is in front of your other ankle. The hand is on the floor. I'm doing right side. We're going to lift onto the knee again. So this is your modification. You can stay on the knee or you can extend both legs. We're going to thread the needle. Right hand underneath your, left hand underneath your right armpit and lift. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Shake your hand, take some circles, both directions, and let's move to the left side. So we start with the kicks. On your elbow, extend the legs at little angle in front of your body, support your head, keep your other hand on the hip. If it's too hard, you can keep your other hand on the floor. That will give you more support. And we're going to kick and lower, and kick and lower. 4 more. So upper body is not moving, just the legs. 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring that foot in front and start lifting that bottom leg. 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. We're going to release and bring that right leg on the top of your left. So legs extended. Lift that right leg up, your left leg, and lower down with control. Right and left and lower. If it's too hard, you can lower your head. So instead of supporting your head, lower your head on your arm. And you can do it from here. It's a little bit easier. And lift, other leg, and lower. 2 more. And lower. 1 last. And lower. And rest. Resting a bit. And the last exercise, 2 legs at the same time. So squeeze the ankles, engage your core, engage your powerhouse. And we're going to lift and lower. And lift and lower. For 4 and 3 and 2, and 1. Release, bend the knees, and come on your forearm for a side forearm plank. So forearm parallel, I trust you cushion your elbow so you don't feel any pain in your elbow later. And it's not only your elbow, it's also your palm. So you want to press that palm onto the floor, not just your elbow. We're going to bring that right ankle in front of your left. Feel free to modify and stay on your knees, or you can lift your knees off the floor and lower. And lift and lower. We're going to do 4 more. You're doing great. 5, growing stronger. Actually, 3 more only. 2 and 1. Very good. Release. Come into Mermaid with the foot on the floor, knee up, hand is on your mat. We're going to lift up. Stay here if you wish, or extend both legs. We're going to thread the needle for 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1 and release. Bring your knees on the floor. So you can take a little breather here and drink some water if you wish. And then next we'll do all kind of planks, forearm planks, and don't worry, we'll have last 5 minutes or more just to stretch and rest, okay? So we have maybe another 5 minutes to do the planks and forearm planks. We can do that, and now we'll stretch. So we go from plank to side plank next. Hands on the floor, hollow your belly so you're not arching your back. We're stepping back. If you like, you can watch first if you're not familiar with this one. So I'll show you modification as well. Modification would be drop the knee down, come into side plank with the knee on the floor, hand up, back to plank, drop your other knee down, bring that foot on the floor, lift the hand up, lower down, if you like to make it easier. Otherwise, lift your both knees, bring your both feet on the floor. So my top foot is the inner side on the floor. My back foot is the outer side on the floor. Back to plank, other side, lifting up, back to plank. All right? Let's do 5 each side. Let's give it a try for 5 and 5. Very good. For 4 and 4. Doing great. For 3, drop those heels on the floor as well in a side plank. And 3, heels all the way down. 2 only. And 2. 1 last time only. And 1. And release. Drop the knees down. And bring your forearms down. Yeah, you can shake your hands if you need. You get used to it eventually, and your wrists will be super strong eventually, but if not yet, you can shake, shake, shake. And we're going to do the next one on the forearms. So bring your forearms down to the floor, hold on your biceps, interlace your fingers, hollow your belly, step back into forearm plank. So this one is for flat and strong abs. We're going to go forward and back. So gazing forward, forward and back. Forward and back. Yes, keep maintaining that plank. Let's do 3 more. So not sinking your hips. Forward and back. 1 last time and drop the knees down. Drop the knees down, rest. I'm going to show you the next one. So the next one, you will be lifting 1 foot at a time in a forearm plank. So you're going to lift your right foot. You go point, flex. Point the foot, flex the foot. 1 more time, and then we'll switch and do the other side 3 times as well, all right? So let's start in a forearm plank. Lift your right foot, and you go back point, forward flex, back and point, forward flex, back and point, forward flex, and switch. Other foot. Lift your left foot, back and point, forward flex, back and point, forward flex. 1 more time. Forward flex and release. Very good. And let's come into a tabletop position. And we're going to extend that right leg back. And we're going to pulse 10 times. Yes? Let's do it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that foot a little bit to the side, about 75 degrees. And let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch sides. Extend that left leg back and go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To the side and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. And we're going, as promised, the last 5 minutes, we are going to stretch and cool down. So we're going to have the hands underneath the shoulders and do the cat and cow. We're going to tuck the toes, round your back, chin to chest, exhale. And as you inhale, lift through the chest and lift your tailbone, cat and cow. Exhale, round the back again. Inhale and lift. Let's do 4 more, slowing down. Exhale. And inhale. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 last time. And we're going to bring the knees, wide feet together and sit your hips back and lower your forehead down and take a child pose. You can take your shoes off now if you like. Drop your forehead. And take 5 more breaths. And we're going to walk the hands to the right as far as you can. Extend your arms, stretching the left side of your torso. Your rib cage on the left side is stretching. And bring your hands back to center. Let's do the other side, walking your hands to the left. And hands back to center. We're going to slide the hands forward and lift your hips off your heels, coming into puppy dog position. Push the chest down. And then bring your left hand underneath your right armpit, twisting to the right. Very good. And back to center. Let's do the right arm underneath your left armpit, twisting to the left. And come back to center. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulders once again. And step that right foot outside of your right hand into lizard lunge. So the foot a little wider than your hand. And we're going to rock side to side a few times. And let's take 3 circles with your hip counterclockwise and clockwise. And release. We're going to bring that right hand on your right inner knee, twist to the right. Now feel free to stay here or reach that right hand back, lift that left foot and hold on your foot. And release that foot back down to the floor. Untwist. Bring your right foot to the middle. Shift your hips back. Flex your foot and slide that heel forward to stretch your hamstring. Keep that foot flexed and push that big toe mount away from you to stretch the ankle. And release. Let's switch sides. We're going to step that right foot back and your left foot outside of your left hand. Toes slightly out into lizard. Lifting through the chest, gazing forward. Rock side to side a few times. Take 3 circles clockwise and counterclockwise. And then bring that left hand to your inner knee, twist to the left. Feel free to stay here, or you can bend that back knee and hold on your foot. Very good. For 3 and 2 and 1, we're going to untwist and bring that left foot to the middle. Shift the hips back, slide the heel forward. Flex the foot a little more and push your big toe mount away from you. And step the foot back. We're going to transition into seated position. Bring your feet wide and your hands out to the sides. We're going to take a twist. So we're twisting to the right, and the name of exercise is a saw. So keeping your left sitting bone on the floor and saw your pinky toe with your pinky finger 3 times. 1, 2, 3, back to center, other side. 1, 2, 3, back to center. So we're keeping the arms to the sides. So your right hand goes to the back, your left hand goes to your pinky toe. 1, 2, 3, back to center. Very nice. And other side. 1, 2, 3, back to center. One last time. 1, 2, 3, back to center. One last time. 1, 2, 3, release. We're going to walk the hands forward as far as you can and bow forward into forward fold. And release. Come up. Bring your feet to the center and then step your right foot across of your left thigh or left leg. Bring your right hand behind your back, left hand to the ceiling, and bring that left arm over your right knee and twist to the right, twisting to the back. And release. Let's do the other side. Extend that right leg. Step that left foot across, left hand behind your back, right hand to the ceiling. Bring that right arm over the knee, twist to the back. And release. We are going to come into comfortable cross-leg position and we'll stretch the neck. So right hand above your left ear and draw your right ear to your right shoulder. And look down to the floor on your right. And up to the ceiling on your right. And release. Other side. Left hand above your right ear. Draw your left ear to your left shoulder. Look down to the floor on your left. And up to the ceiling on your left. And release. Hands behind your head. Draw your chin to chest. Inhale, lift your head up. Look up to the ceiling. And release your hands. Take a circle with your head clockwise. And one more circle counterclockwise. And that's it. We're finished for today. Give yourself a hand.